Your choice for today's hottest hits and yesterday's favorites. Cheesetown Radio.
Giggity F.U. Guess who's back with a new catalog? Nuts still big and black like two cannonballs. And no, I won't play follow the leader, dog. I'm leaning on the game like the Tower of Pisa. Ain't nothing pretty, still a grimy dude. That's why they love me in the hood like Chinese.
Go right here. Banger, anger, accurate aimer. Anybody can get it, comrade or stranger. Them things out the chamber, will wet and stain you.
What up, what up, what up? This your boy Capo.
This your girl Chellz.
We got a special guest on the phone. Skoob.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, everything is good, bro. How you?
Can't complain, can't complain.
All right.
Needless to say, this is an honor to talk to you.
Yo, pleasure, bro. My pleasure. You heard?
Word, how you been?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, out here moving and shaking.
Word. Tell everybody about yourself.
Well, you know, this is Skoob with Dutchess Effects, you know what I mean? I don't really know how much to go, you know, how further to go into that, like, you know?
Word. Well, I'm a personal fan, and it's one question that I haven't actually heard anyone ask y'all.
Okay.
How did y'all come up with the name Dutchess Effects? And I personally know, but I want you to tell the people.
Oh, well, I mean, that's real simple. The DAS is just an acronym for Dre, which is my partner. A is for Ann. The S is for Skoob, which is me. The effects is because we like to have, like, you know, a certain, you know, effect on our voices when we rhyme and all that. So, you know, we just kind of, you know, combine the two together and roll with Dutchess Effects.
Okay, how did you and Crazy Dre meet?
We met down there, actually. We met in Petersburg, Virginia. Dre is from Jersey. I'm from Brooklyn. But we was both down in Petersburg at the time. And we both had a mutual friend that was down there. And, you know, we were actually at Virginia State University at the time. And, you know, just, you know how I go at school when you're, you know, in college and all that. Just everybody doing everything, going to parties and this, that, and the third. So we just happened to be at a party and we had a mutual friend again, like I said. And, you know, put us together and we just, you know, we took it from there.
Okay, I heard you say you went to Virginia State. Tell me a little bit about the experience there.
Virginia State was a really good experience, man. It was actually good to be away from home. You know what I'm saying? Out on your own, trying to do what you're trying to do, trying to figure out your life, and you know you're dealing with people from all over the place, people from California, from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it was about, you know, that HBCU camaraderie and all that. So it was a real good experience down there, like, you know what I'm saying? And we actually trying to do homecoming this year.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you your major have anything to do with music? I'm sorry.
No, you good, go ahead.
I just was asking, did your major have anything to do with music and what you're doing now?
Yeah, I dropped out. So it really spearheaded my career. But I was an English major, mass communications minor. The English part of it wasn't like so much what I was into. Like I really wanted to get into some sort of like probably like more like a television thing, you know what I mean? So I really wanted to focus on my minor more than my major. But I don't know, maybe the English part did have something to do with it, you know what I mean? Subliminally.
Now y'all known for adding iggity at the end of your words on your song. How in the world did y'all come up with that?
Probably them 40s and that greenery. Too much of that, you know what I mean? And we just seeing like different words floating around, like, oh, yo, let's do it, you know?
Did you think you would become icons because of that?
Say it again?
Did you think, or did you imagine that y'all was going to become icons because of that?
Wow, yo, I appreciate that, good brother. I mean, we just basically like, we just wanted to hear our record on the radio. We just wanted to be appreciated by other artists. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we just grew up on certain artists and was like, yo, these dudes is really, really dope at what they do. To the point where, let me get into a little story about just me personally. But, like, I used to write down, like, a Cool G rap song. I'd write the whole song out just so I could learn it. You know what I mean? And actually spit it. So, you know, just one of the dudes like that I looked up to, one of them dudes just look at me and be like, yeah, this kid's alright. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, we couldn't see that far into the future. It was just like, let's just try to make some dope music, man, and you know, move on from there.
How did y'all link up with EPMD?
Again, down there in Richmond. They were on promotional tour at the time, and they were coming through Virginia. You know, they stopped through Richmond on a promo tour, and they were doing this rap contest. And you know, we was like, we just by on a whim, man. We heard it on the radio. Like, nah, you gotta be kidding, because we had just went home and came back down, you know, from doing a demo tape, and that was back. I said demo tape. Yep, I said it back when we were doing cassettes and all that.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
You know what I'm talking about? So
yes, sir.
So you know, we had the new joint, so you know, we heard it on the radio and went out there and you know, did what we did, and actually the prize was like $100, so you already know, you a college student, man, any type of nickel or quarter you can get your hands on, it's all good. So you know, we was like, yo, listen, we can at least get them to hear our stuff. Best case scenario, we win $100. You know what I'm saying? So the way they did it was about 10 different groups performing that night, and what they did was they had 4 different judges, and the judge would score, you know, each act from 1 to 10. So everybody was getting like 6s, 7s, 8s, 7s. So when we did it, yo, we was getting 11s, 12s. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. So you know, basically that's how we ran into them, and it was a good night. Needless to say.
Now, talk to me a little bit about your first album, which was my favorite, Dead Serious, and it had some of my favorite joints up there. They Want Effects, Mike Checker, Straight Out the Sewer.
Well, I mean, that album was like, it wasn't just about me and Dre. It was about me, Dre, my man Derek, and God rest his dad, my man Chris, which, you know, they made up Solid Scheme, the dudes that produced our first album. Looked like they produced about 93% of the first album. So it was just a combination of us 4, man, because them dudes, they was coming with them beats, man, and we was coming with them rhymes to complement them beats. And then sometimes we would come with them rhymes, and then they would come with the beat to complement them rhymes. So it was, you know, it was something that was real. It was real different at the time. Again, we were in an era to whereas, like, you wanted your music to be different from everybody else's. You didn't want to sound like anybody else. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, you know, you study other music and you take what you can from other music, but you kind of, you know, turn it into your own. So, you know, it was a process of us learning, especially, you know, like just rhyming in the house over whatever beat you could find, morphed into going into the studio now and figuring out how do you make the music sound good, how do you do this, how do you do that, okay, now these dudes got this sample, and so, you know, it was a dope experience. And like I said, it wasn't just me and Dre, it was about us and Solid Scheme at the same time. You heard?
Right. EPMD went through a breakup, and during that breakup period, you guys went on a 3-year hiatus. What was going on with y'all within those three years?
We were still traveling at the, you know, for the most part. Like, you know, we blessed to have a really, really big following, especially overseas. So at the time, we were doing a lot of overseas stuff. We were doing records with other artists. Just maintaining at the time, because it was a weird time. And but at the end of the day, we persevered through it, and everything is good.
Mentioning that y'all started doing the international overseas, when y'all opened up in Germany, what really made y'all stumble upon the Fugees?
Well, I'm sorry, say it again.
What really made y'all choose to let the Fugees open up in Germany?
Oh, the Fugees?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that wasn't just like I called up like Prize or I called up Wyclef or something like that. That was some like label type stuff going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was more political than us setting it up like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it turned out to be dope. It was a dope tour. And every time I see Clef, he can't stop thanking me like, yo, thank you, B, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But it was all good. It was all love between both groups and all that.
See, you went on tour in 2006 with DJ Rendezvous. How was it opposed to touring internationally then versus just nationally touring?
Well, Rendezvous is from my hood. You know what I'm saying? My first DJ was DJ Dice, who actually DJs for Red and Meth now.
Shout out to DJ Dice.
Yeah, that he DJs for Red and Meth now. So Dice had knew Rendezvous because Dice knew Ron. Like Ron knew one of my other men that knew Dice, and it was just a Brooklyn thing. And Dice. Well, Rendezvous used to fill in for Dice sometimes when he couldn't make it, and then it just turned into a permanent thing. But it was dope. Ron is a dope DJ. And look, let me flip that around. Yo, Ron was touring with us. We put him on. So I mean, but yeah, it was dope though. I mean, going to Europe is always dope. It's always dope. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We've been blessed. Like next year is our 25th anniversary of the first album. So we setting up some things now. Actually, we setting up a bunch of stuff for the end of the year as well. But yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's always good to go over there.
Do you feel like touring like in Germany and overseas, like you say, it's always going to Europe and stuff? Is it because it's a different sound of what they're used to hearing? What do you think it is?
Over there, like, all right, it's like they're more into the art of it, into the art of hip hop. Meaning, like, you go to a show out there, you got break dancers, which they still refer to as b-boys. You got graffiti artists. Like, you go to a show, any given show, and you'll have like 15 dudes doing graffiti pieces while you performing. You know what I mean? And what we like to do is we like to incorporate all of that into our shows. So we'll have maybe a 10 to 15 minute set to whereas we call MCs up on stage, let them rhyme. We'll let the break dancers break dance and all that. If you DJ, we let them get on, let them DJ and all that. So they really more into the art form, as opposed to when you go to a club here, it's more just like it's just a show. Everybody having drinks and whatever. So it's just a little bit different. You know what I mean?
No, I understand.
Y'all are my favorite rap group of all time. And
brother.
Here recently, I want to say about 6 months ago, I had a chance to see y'all for the first time. Y'all was at the Pavilion out in Portsmouth.
Oh, all right, that's
Portsmouth, Virginia.
Right.
Bro, y'all tore it down, and like I was really excited because, like I said, I'm a Das Effects fan, so I'm in the crowd rocking, singing all the songs. Y'all still got all that energy. Do y'all practice that, or it just comes natural when y'all do a show?
Well, I mean, like we'll do like a sound check. if we can, sometimes like with that particular show, sometimes it's like it's so many artists and you don't really you may not get to do a sound check, but at the end of the day in the hotel, like we'll just go over the songs, like what order we gonna do depending on where we at, how long we need to be on stage. So like we don't really like go over step for step by the show, but we'll do a sound check, make sure everything is right, go over everything and just keep it real basic. But for the most part, like we just we've been doing it for 20 something years, so it's like riding a bike. You know what I mean?
Word. Now
but
that was books.
At the end of the day, what's very important to us though when we do a show is to have crowd participation. You know what I'm saying? That's why we like getting at the crowd, and we set the songs up in a way to whereas it's a build up. You know what I'm saying?
That was books. Skoob. Now talk to me about Boogie Bangs. That's what I want to know about right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, over the years, if you listen to all the albums, you always hear me refer to myself as the Books in Reverse, and you hear me refer to myself as Boogie Bang. So basically, I got a solo project coming out, and we gonna run with that Boogie Bang thing. And so basically, what it is it's just me showing what I contribute to Daz. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I got some records on the album that I wouldn't necessarily do with Daz. You feel me? But
right.
I always keep it in the realm of head nod. Like you always gonna nod your head to it. Always, whether it be a story, whether it be me bugging out on just whatever. It's always gonna be a head nod joint. Period. And also,
is this something?
I'm sorry, that.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
What I was going to say is that, like, at this point in my career, like, I really didn't want to, sign just a regular record deal to a regular record label. Been there, did that, and you don't get a lot of creative control with that. It's just there's a lot of political stuff that goes along with it. So I've been blessed to get this distribution deal, which is great. So I'm basically calling all the shots. The people that I did the distribution deal with, they act like it's ran by musicians, so they understand an artist's play. You feel me?
Right.
So I say that to say, not only do I have full creative control, but I'm dealing with people that I trust to give me their opinions on certain things. You know what I mean? Which is a win-win.
Now I told you y'all are my favorite group, so I still been following y'all through the years, and I knew about you had a solo career coming, or I thought it was coming because you had been releasing stuff on YouTube here and there.
Right.
It's one particular song, and I don't know if it's old or not, but I personally like it's called "They Don't Like Me." Tell me about that song.
Well, I mean, it was just. I guess I was just having a moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my man Frequency, he did like maybe 4 or 5 joints on my album. He gave me that beat, and I was just feeling that way at that moment. And when I say they don't like me, it's not about a particular person. If you listen to the song, I refer to a few different realms and all that, but it was just me having a moment, and the beat was tough. You know what I mean? So me and my man, we shot a video for it real quick, threw it up on YouTube. I think it got a few hits too, like about maybe 60, 70, 80,000 hits. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, it got a decent amount of hits though. So it was just just toss it out there, see what it do, let people know we still bubbling.
Let's talk about this new single, Banger Anger.
Yes. Well, all right. So we got an A and a B side. I don't know if you heard the joint Shorty, but Banger Anger is just, that's for my core crowd. Like, yo, what up? For the fellas, you know, that's get angry music. Yo, do 150 mile per hour zone type music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you know, we got the flip side to that coin, which is Shorty, which is, you know, me talking about, you know, females and all that. And again, like I said, it's all head nod music. All head nod at the end of the day. Oh, and let me put this out there. The joint that me and Dre working on for my album is crazy.
I can imagine.
You already.
Being with Dre for so long, and now you're on your own, and when you do shows, is there a difference? Do you find yourself like looking to the left or looking to the right and Dre not there?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And so I mean, at the end of the day, now I look to my DJ. You feel me?
Right. Exactly.
And look, yo, the calisthenics, gotta get my calisthenic game up, Paul. Yeah. Right. Gotta hit that treadmill and all that. But I mean, you know, we always do that. We've been doing it like you said, we've been doing it for so long. There's no way I'm not gonna be looking to my left and looking to my right. But you know, keep it moving though, because it's always gonna be dies though. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's never gonna stop. But you know, doing that solo thing is always like, but you know, I make it through it though. And
give me three words. Give me 3 words to sum up Boogie Bangs.
3 words?
Yep.
I'm on it.
I like that. I like that.
You have to think twice.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Hey, let everybody know what you got coming up, how they can find you, your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, website.
Hey, yo, check it out. It's your boy Skoob Boogie Bang. You can check me out on Facebook, Skoob Boogie Bang. Twitter, Instagram, the same thing. Working on the Twitter and the website. But stay tuned to the Facebook and the Instagram, and you'll be able to follow us on the Twitter and the website after that. Holla.
That's what's up. Hey, make me a promise.
What?
Next time you in VA, you stop past Cheesetown Radio.
Got you, brother.
That's what's up.
Got you. Yo, I appreciate
Boogie Bangs, a.k.a. Skoob from DOS Effects.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yo, good looking, bro.
Word.
Thanks.
Boogie Bang BK, stand tall, know what I mean? You taking them back to the hood on this one, dogs. Hey yo, ride with your boy, you heard? Try to make $1 out of 15 cents, it ain't nothing. Let's get to it. Yo, BK. I get down, the nigga D Nazi, rugged and shocky. Who gon' stop me? When I'm out in Japan, I'm sipping on sake. Or you can see me out in Santiago with a broke bitch, looking like a fancy model.